cold, dark night, many years ago, lived a man named Jack. Jack was known in his village as a trickster, deceitful, cunning, and above all, stingy. But his vices didn't stop there. Jack had a love for drinking, an unquenchable thirst for ale that earned him the nickname Stingy Jack. His days were often spent at the tavern, drinking away his money and avoiding responsibility. But one night, something unexpected happened. As Jack was drowning his sorrows in yet another mug of ale, he was approached by an unusual visitor, the devil himself. The devil had heard of Jack's sinful ways and had come to claim his soul. But Jack, even in his drunken state, was clever and decided to trick the devil. Jack convinced the devil to have a drink with him, but when the time came to pay, Jack, being as stingy as ever, didn't want to spend a single coin. Instead, he persuaded the devil to transform into a coin that Jack could use to pay for their drinks. The devil, intrigued by Jack's cunning, agreed. But Jack had no intention of paying. Instead, he trapped the devil in his pocket, alongside a silver cross that prevented him from escaping. The devil, now stuck, begged for freedom. Jack, always one to take advantage, struck a deal. He would release the devil, but only if the devil promised not to take his soul for 1 year. Desperate, the devil agreed. A year later, the devil returned, ready to claim Jack's soul. But once again, Jack was prepared. This time, he tricked the devil into climbing a tree to pick a piece of fruit. While the devil was up in the tree, Jack quickly carved a cross into the bark, trapping the devil yet again. Frustrated, the devil had no choice but to bargain with Jack once more. Jack demanded that the devil promise never to take his soul, and with no other way out, the devil reluctantly agreed. Years passed, and Jack eventually died, but his afterlife was far from peaceful. After living a life of deceit and trickery, Jack was supposed to go to hell, but the deal he had made with the devil prevented his soul from being claimed. The devil, bound by their agreement, couldn't take him to hell. Instead, Jack was left to wander the earth, his soul lost, never able to find rest. The only thing Jack was given was a single burning coal to light his way in the eternal darkness. Jack placed the coal in a carved-out turnip, using it as a lantern to guide his path. From that night on, he became known as Jack of the Lantern, or as we know him today, Jack-o'-lantern. As the legend spread, people began carving faces into vegetables like turnips and potatoes to ward off Jack's wandering spirit. But when the Irish brought the tradition to America, they discovered pumpkins, larger, easier to carve, and perfect for the task. And so, the tradition of the Jack-o'-lantern was born, a reminder of a man who tricked the devil but could never escape his own fate. Next time you see a glowing Jack-o'-lantern, remember the tale of Stingy,